Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be teaching you the Dragon Spam attack strategy. As you can see, I achieved rank 2 on the global leaderboard using this strategy. Now, here is my attack log. The only failure was due to running out of time. Now let's jump straight into the video. This is the first base. It is a very common base in Legends League. My general plan was to trigger the invisibility tower using Queen's Giant Arrow. So I dropped the Queen and popped her ability as soon as possible. Then dropped the King on the other side and used a wall breaker to funnel him into the Expo compartment and deployed all the balloons and dragons from the middle along with Grand Warden and Battle Blimp. Press the Warden ability as soon as the Battle Blimp is about to leave the Warden aura. Now the enemy CC Ice Golems came out. We used Poison Spell for that. The Battle Blimp uh, was stuck in the Tornado Trap, but the Clone Spell saved us and we easily got the Town Hall and all the defenses in that compartment. Now the king is going outside, clearing the trash buildings. The dragons can clear the scatter shot and the other ground defenses near it. Most of the dragons are on the left side of the base. We start using the super bugs to clear the trash buildings outside and help the king. Unfortunately, our king died, but it's okay. There are a lot of dragons on the left hand side left. We froze the eagle artillery because it was targeting our dragons. Now we can use a rage spell, but I decided to save it for the next attack. We use the remaining super bugs and the headhunter. Also, we use the baby dragon. I could have used the RC to speed up the attack, but I decided to swag the Royal Champion in this attack. Now only the Eagle Artillery and a Ricochet Cannon, a Mortar and a Builder Hut is left, which the dragons will be easily able to clear out. And it was an easy triple without even using Royal Champion. Also swagged a free spell. Now moving on to the second base, it is also a single invisibility tower base with one invisibility tower saving the surrounding the town hall and its nearby defenses. Again the plan will be the same. We will just trigger the invisibility tower using Queen's Giant Arrow, drop the king on the other side and spam the dragons and balloons from the middle along with Grand Warden and Battle Blimp. The single inferno is targeting our queen, so we need to freeze the single inferno. The warden ability was perfect. We got the battle blimp inside it, then used two clone spells when the battle blimp opened on the town hall. Now enemy eye sound came to target our queen, so we used a poison spell for that. Also our dragons are fighting that eye sound. Most of the dragons are on the left hand side of the base. A few dragons are also on the right hand side. We froze the single inferno and used a rage spell on the dragons to clear the damaging part of the base first. Now only a few ground defenses are left. We can also swag our RC in this attack. I could have used it to fast this attack, but I guess it was not needed. So I decided to swag it. Two Seeking Airmines pop and killed our dragons, but it's okay. There are a lot of them left, and also our Archer Queen is going healthy. The invisibility tower popped, got recharged and popped again. Now only the tower is left. Invisibility tower was left, and the dragons took it out for an easy 3-star. Moving on to the next base, it is a double poison tower base with town hall at the center and major defenses around the town hall. Here in this base, our plan is going to be we try to aim one air sweeper using Queen's Giant Arrow, although we will be going from the side opposite to the town hall, opposite to the air sweepers. But still, we try to aim at one of the air sweepers. That is the best target for the Giant Arrow in this base. Now we drop the king on the right hand side and spam the dragons, balloons, and battle blimp along with Grand Warden from the middle. As soon as the battle blimp reaches the core of the base, we use the two clone spells. Unfortunately, One of the clone spells did not clone the balloons, and only one clone spell worked, and we got limited value. But we can recover from this. The king with giant gauntlet is going crazy on the right, destroying all the ground targeting defenses along with the eagle artillery and the few hidden Teslas. The dragons reach the core and absolutely destroy the core of the base. We use a headhunter for the enemy barbarian king. Uh, Unfortunately, our queen died and the healers are shifting towards the king. We use the remaining raid spell for the multi-archer tower. The RC is healthy and this is also going to be an easy 3-star and fast as well. Look at the time. 1 minute 51 seconds are still left. So it is going to be 1 minute 15 seconds triple, I guess. The next base is also similar to the last base. It has two poison towers at the core of the base. Again, we try to destroy one of the sweepers using Queen's giant arrow. We drop the Queen and instantly pop her ability. Drop the King on the right hand side along with one wall breaker to give him access to the expo compartment. Then spam the dragons from the middle. The King is ultimately going to the right after the dragons clear the central core buildings. Unfortunately, some of our dragons are following the king and they were not under the warden ability. Two of the poison towers get popped at the battle blimp. We clone the balloons and they get all the value in the core of the base. Only one poison tower is left. I guess the dragons will easily be able to take it out. The enemy CC came out. We use poison spell for the enemy CC. We also deploy the royal champion from the left hand side of the base. We freeze a single inferno and the enemy royal champion to prevent dealing any damage to our troops and hero. We use the super burp for cleanup. Also, we have one baby dragon in the army left. We use the raid spell at the multi archer tower and the ground bow. The healers switched onto the royal champion, which is good for us. The royal champion along with the healers is a very deadly combo. The royal champion can destroy almost a lot of the base along with healers. A lot of dragons are also left. Only the enemy king is left, which will be easily taken down by the headhunter and our royal champion. This was also a fast attack as well. 1 minute 35 seconds, I guess, and that's also an easy triple. Moving on to the next base, this base is quite different from the bases we saw earlier. It has literally no value near the town hall, only one monolith and a few builder huts. You will see how I use the clone spells in this attack. Against this base, again, our primary objective is to take down the Earth Sweeper using the Queen's Giant Arrow, and we exactly did that. Dropped the Queen and instantly popped her ability to get one of the Earth Sweepers that would have been facing our dragons. Then we spam the dragons from the middle and use the Grand Warden ability as soon as the Battle Blimp was going to leave the Warden order. Now we use the clone spells, one towards the X1, another towards the enemy monolith, and that took out all the builder huts and monolith as well. Unfortunately, our queen died, but some of the dragons are going towards the left hand side. Uh, Now we use the raid spell on the eagle artillery compartment and freeze the ear sweeper and the single inferno and the poison tower. The cloned balloons are still going till now, after destroying the town hall. There are no dragons in the core, but ultimately they will go towards the core. Our royal champion is reinforcing from the left hand side of the base. We pop the royal champion ability when her health was low. There are a lot of dragons left on the right hand side of the base. They will come towards the center after clearing that side of the base. Our royal champion has very little HP, but the spirit fox is going to keep her alive towards the end of the attack. One headhunter is left. We use the headhunter from the center of the base. Now this was a slower triple, 1 minute and 40 seconds. The next base is from Clan War. Against this base, I pre-planned the attack because it was a clan war. So I dropped the queen and instantly popped her ability to take down one of the air sweepers. We dropped the king on the right hand side and spammed the dragons and the balloons along with Grand Warden and Battle Blimp from the middle and popped the Warden ability. We got all the dragons and the Battle Blimp inside the ability. There is very little value near the town hall, so I decided not to use the clone spells there. Only I used only one clone spell for that and saved the another clone spell for the central balloons. We use the clone spell here to tank for the single inferno. Unfortunately, our queen died. We dropped a skeleton spell and a rage spell to destroy the monolith and the single inferno on the left hand side of the base. We use the royal champion from the right hand side, right top side of the base, and also start the super barbs from the left hand side of the base to clear all the trash buildings that were left by the dragons. Now only one compartment is left, which is the scattershot and eared expo compartment. We pop the royal champion ability. The healers are switching to the royal champion, which is good for us. Also, the king's giant gauntlet ability is left, which is a game changer for us and easily clears the base within 1 minute and 20 seconds. Moving on to the next base, it is also a base in the clan war. Against this base, I try to take down one air sweeper and also pop the invisibility tower using Queen's giant arrow. These attacks were pre-planned, so I start the attack as soon as I hit on the attack button. We send the dragons from the middle. There is a tornado trap which is spinning our blimp, but it's okay. We have the clone spells which can easily destroy the town hall and the surrounding defenses. The king is on the right hand side. We use a wall breaker for the king so that he gets access to the expo compartment and can also deal with the enemy queen. There are a lot of dragons followed by the Grand Warden on the left hand side of the base. We drop the royal champion from the right hand side of the base. We freeze the monolith and use the skeleton spell to distract the single inferno on the monolith. We also use a raid spell for our dragons to clear these buildings faster. We use a free spell for the last multi inferno which is left. Now again this is going to be a very fast triple around 1 minute and 10 seconds. There are a lot of troops left and the base is absolutely crushed. Now the next base is going to be a Legends League base with two invisibility towers at the center and a lot of major defenses surrounding the town hall. Against this base, my plan was to trigger the two invisibility towers using Queen's giant arrow and take down a air sweeper if possible. Fortunately, we were also able to take down one of the air sweepers, which is good for us. We dropped the king on the right hand side and used a wall breaker. Then we spammed the dragons, balloons, Grand Warden, and Battle Blimp from the middle. We used the free spell on the single inferno because it was targeting our queen. We popped the giant gauntlet ability of the king and used the clone spells when the blimp dropped on the town hall. It got good value, almost destroyed the entire core of the base, only the eagle artillery and a scattershot is left. Unfortunately, the enemy CC came out and our dragons are going for that. We dropped the royal champion from the right hand side of the base. We have already started using the super barbs to fast up the attack. We also use the remaining two super barbs and the archer to fast up this attack. Only one major threat, which is the eagle artillery, is left at this point, which can be easily taken down by all of these dragons and our royal champion. Also, our queen is still alive and going great. The phoenix is going at the eagle artillery, and the base is crushed. Now moving on to the last base, it is from a tournament that I played in hard mode. So here the plan was to take down two air sweepers as they were in a line using Queen's giant arrow. We dropped the king on the right hand side and spammed the dragons and balloons along with Grand Warden and Battle Blimp from the middle. We pressed the giant gauntlet ability and the eternal tome ability. There is limited value near the town hall, but we try to do the best. We cloned the balloons towards the Expo and the Single Inferno, which were the only two buildings surrounding the town hall, and we got both of them. We used the skeleton spell to tank for the scatter shot, Single Inferno, and the Air Expo. We dropped the Royal Champion from 12 o'clock of the base. We freeze the Single Inferno and Expo to stop targeting our dragons. We still have a rage spell left and a freeze spell and a poison spell. Fortunately, the enemy CC didn't came out, so we didn't need to use the poison spell. Uh, the Royal Champion is going at the remaining defenses. The giant bomb almost killed our RC, but it is still alive. The bomb tower is finally going to kill our RC. Uh, the base is gone in almost 1 minute and 25 seconds. It is considered to be a very fast triple in hard mode. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. If you have any ideas for other guide videos, feel free to leave them in the comments section.